welcome to another edition of Real Sports Live Southwest. We got game two of the Area 2A championship between the Freer Buckaroos and the Brackettville Tigers as game one went to the Tigers 6-2. As we have two games, and if needed, game three will be tomorrow morning 10 o'clock. But we're live once again on Real Sports Live Southwest. For today, I bring you all the live play-by-play. Right now we got some showers coming through, some light drizzle. So once the drizzle gets away, and then we'll send our camera operator up to the top to kind of give you more sights on the field. As we got the home team, the Buckaroos, are on the field. Playing in left is Joseph Casate and Hondo. Bierstead is playing catcher. Gunner Montes is on the mound. Riley is over at first base. Eric is at short. Elliot is at second. EJ is at third. Mark is at center field, and Lonnie is in right. As we got Sullivan, Kendall Sullivan for the Tigers. As Montes has one ball and one strike as we start this game. Montes, as I heard coming up the bleachers there, that's their number one pitcher on the mound. Ball two. So 2 balls and 1 strike on Sullivan. As Freer is the home team in game 2. Brackett is the visiting team, so they'll be batting first. So 2-2. Make sure you guys go share the link with all your friends and family on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Twitter. Make sure you guys follow us. Follow, because you'll know when exactly we're on. And that one missed outside, ball 3. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count on Sullivan. The leadoff hitter for the Bracket Tigers, Javier De Leon, is center fielder. He'll be hitting second. Michael Falcon is the pitcher. That one missed low, ball 4. And Sullivan gets on a walk. So leadoff walk. And Sullivan has himself a walk. He trots over to first base. We didn't have a pregame show, but this game is brought to you by Kickapoo RV Park in Brackettville, Texas. Owner Ray De Leon. Call him up at 210-777-8950. Also the Piñon Ranch. So now Javier De Leon will try and lay down the bunt. That one's foul. Strike 1. Beautiful night for baseball, but we did have some umbrellas come out. It is nice and still overcast. Hopefully the rain has subsided here in Somerset. Of course, we get to play on because it's artificial turf all the way through. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Montes lighting up the radar gun. He's probably at 78, 79, somewhere in there. Montes checks the runner. He's coming from the stretch. And a high fastball. De Leon goes down swinging for out number 1. So 1 out, runner at first, and Michael Falcon. Falcon in game 1. He went 1 for 3 with a RBI triple. 1 for 4, with an RBI triple. So we'll see what he does against Montes. Runner goes, throw down to second, not in time. And Ramirez tries to stay on the tag. Sullivan gets a stolen base. Runner to second now. 1 ball, no strikes. Montes comes set from the stretch, takes a look over to second, misses inside, ball two. If Brackett happens to take game two and take the series, they will be playing the winner of Mason and Kofer. Strike one on the outside corner. That one popped up right side. First baseman gets under that one for out number two. Runner stays put. So we're on for, of course, game two. Now Ricardo Rivas for Los Fresnos, 4-2 over United. That was a one-game winner take all. Los Fresnos, as the Falcons will face the winner of United South and Harlingen. So the Longhorns are out. So now two of the four teams from District 29 6A are out of the playoffs. Eagle Pass was outed last week versus Mac High, and this week Los Fresnos beat. So right now Alexander United South beat Harlingen in game one. So we're looking at game two, 2 balls and 1 strike on the hitter with 2 outs in the inning. Trying to get some scores and updates from all over the place. I know this afternoon at 1 we were over in Jordanton, and that one lifted left side and foul. Evens out the count of 2 balls and 2 strikes on Rivas. Ricardo Rivas, who pitched a phenomenal game one as he went 6 innings, 7 strikeouts, 4 walks, 3 hits, 2 runs allowed, and got the win as his teammate Martinez got the save. That one outside, ball three. Runner at second. That's Sullivan, who walked at the top of the inning. Struck out De Leon. Montes struck out De Leon, and then induced a fly ball for the Falcon. 3-2 inside pitch, high and inside, ball four. Second walk issued by Montes. Vicente Martinez, who had that save, who's playing shortstop, has 2 outs, top of the first, and runners at first and second now for the Bracket Tigers. So, like I mentioned earlier, game two, if Bracket wins, they win the series. If they lose, we'll go to game three tomorrow at 10 a.m. here at Somerset, Texas. The Somerset Sports Complex, right behind the Somerset Junior High. That one misses inside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 games today we covered. Tomorrow we'll cover another one. Fouls it off to the screen. Strike two. 1-2 pitch, and that one missed high. Ball two. If your business wants to get direct marketing, they can call me up 830-968-2010. That one missed inside. Ball three. 830-968-2010 is the number to call. Or you can email me at RIO, that's Rio, sportslivesw at gmail.com. I'll put the information on the screen. I want to thank all the advertising, especially the playoff advertising that is helping us cover every round of the baseball playoffs from classification 6A all the way down to 2A. So the 3-2 pitch on its way. That one fisted. And Ramirez under that one for out number 3. That retires the Tigers as Martinez flies out to the shortstop for out number 3. And they leave 2. They leave 2 on. No runs, no hits, and no errors. The top of the first, you're watching Bracket Playoff Baseball on Real Sports Live Southwest.com. Rio Grande Heating and Cooling. We have been serving Eagle Pass, Texas and the surrounding area since 1999 with quality HVAC, heating and air conditioning services and installations. We are an HVAC contractor that offers both residential and commercial applications. Repairs, service, new installations, and duct cleaning is our specialty. No job is too big or too small for us. Our staff and technicians are committed to excellence and are dedicated to keeping the highest standard in service and professional equipment while delivering the best affordability to our customers. We are on call 24/7 for those unexpected emergencies. We offer special financing for all qualified buyers. Please visit our website for more information at RioGrandeAirConditioning.com or call us at 830-758-1900 for more information.
STAT Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated. StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. STAT Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
And we're back. Michael Falcon, the junior for the Brackettville Tigers. He sees Joseph, first batter, and he's ahead in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. I guess when you play a 2 out of 3 series and a must-win, and that one strike 3, ring him up, sit him down, as he goes down looking for out number 1. That's the first strikeout recorded. As Jacete goes down. Hondo Bierstead, the catcher, has 1 out. And he steps into the batter's box. This is outside, ball 1. So we strike 1 on the inside corner. We were trying to find the percentage of game 1 winners in a best of 3 series. If you That one was a ball. Ball two. Just an update, real quick. South United South is beating Harlingen right now in the bottom half of the first, 5-0. That one fouled off. Strike two. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes on the number two hitter. Vela 11-0 over United in softball. As that's the final. So last week the Lady Eagles lose to Harlingen South in a heartbreaker 8-6. Supposed home run taken away, and then Vela beat United, and everybody's done. So the area championship in 6A, Mackay and Vela, it's postponed right now over at UTRGV. Swing and a miss, strike three. Throw down to first, and that one as Guajardo. Hondo's on at first. It was a strikeout. Drop strike three, and Gunnar Montes now coming at the bat. He's the pitcher, the number three hitter, with a runner at first. So not very many errors were committed by the Tigers in that first game, as I think they only committed one error in that game, and that was a 6-2 victory. Early on, here in game two, that's the first error, as Guajardo uh, took his time throwing down the first, but pulled Huerta off the bag, and Hondo is at first base. Bierstedt is ball one. Throw it down the first, not in time. So 2 balls and no strikes on Montes. That one lined into center field for a single for Montes. As Riley Sharber, the first baseman, will come up with runners at first and second, and one out in the inning. That one missed low. Actually called strike one. 2 balls and 1 strike. Runners at first and second. Bottom of the first. 0-0 the score. One out. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Three balls, 2 strikes. Full count. Strike three called on the outside corner for out number two. So now Eric Ramirez, the shortstop, comes up to bat in game one. Ramirez went 1 for 2, got on an error and a single to the left, walked also. So that one right off the hands over to first for out number three. 1-3 for the third out. No runs, one hit, one error, and two left on base for the Buckaroos. We go to the second. Huerta, Fisher, and Creel. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Real Sports Live Southwest.com.
At 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
The law offices of Victor E. Perry, located at 350 North Monroe Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. The law offices of Victor E. Perry is open for all types of motor vehicle accidents, personal and family law. Call us today at 830-758-1200. The law offices of Victor E. Perry wants to wish Victor and Mikey Perry a successful 2019.
Hey Eagle Pass and surrounding areas, my name is Lee Cresdorn. Come visit us here at Jay's Auto Sales where we have a good selection of pre-owned vehicles.
Just remember, this is one of the vehicles we carry in our lot. Please visit us here at 1757 East Garrison or call me at 830-773-8300.
Top of the second, as the rain comes, you see the raindrops as the camera. We want to make sure our camera equipment is safe to be able to still stream games. So bear with us as we give you this game two. Huerta fouls that one off. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the top of the second of game number two. So some light drizzle, and now it's actual rain coming down. So outside, ball two. So 2 balls, 1 strike on Huerta. That one line second base. That one gets through into left field, into right field, excuse me, for a single. Ramirez was not able to get that one. So single for Huerta. No out. Runner at first. For Logan Fisher, the right fielder. We want to thank the Bracket Baseball Booster Club for taking care of the broadcast. Is they got some advertising. Uh, Kickapoo RV Park, Brackettville, Texas. That's the sponsor for this broadcast. 2 balls and no strikes on the hitter, Logan Fisher. That one catches the inside corner, strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. So 2-2 count now. Runner at first is Huerta. He takes his lead. Montes will check the runner quick. Ball three. That one inside. So 3-2 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Is Montes. He gets Fisher swinging for out number one. That's the second strikeout for Montes. Christopher Creel, the left fielder, steps into the batter's box with 1 out and a runner at first. That one ripped right field. That one fair ball all the way down to the right field corner. And Huerta is coming around third, and he will be held up over at third base, as that one was hit into the right field foul, or the right field corner, for a double, stand-up double for Creel, but Huerta was unable to come in as he's at third base with 1 out. Runners at second and third for the Tigers here in the top of the second. As we're in game two of the best of three series. Now Luis Guajardo, the catcher, comes up to bat with 1 out. He had a single. He went the Freer Buckaroo infield. Will be playing in for the play at the plate. Guajardo went, actually he went 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs, 2 singles and a double. So he was our offensive MVP of game one with 2 RBIs, and his courtesy runner came in 2 balls and no strikes. 2-1 now on Guajardo. Runners at second and third. That one lifted in the infield. The third baseman will get under that one. That's Tarango. Tarango at third base for out number 2. So runners in scoring position, as they've had 2 runners in scoring position in the first and now in the second. And the top of the lineup, Sullivan. Kilden Sullivan. Swing and a miss, strike one on the inside pitch. Time is called on the field. runners at second and third. And the first game, of course, bracket 6-2. We got the no balls, one strike as they're checking on the catcher here for the Buckaroos. And ball one ball, one strike on Sullivan. And a balk called. They're going to check and see with the third base umpire, as we have four umpires here. We got one at home plate, we got one at first, down the first baseline, third baseline, and then over at second. So Coach Garza. So run scores. The Tigers lead it 1-0 as the runner from third comes in, and runner to third now. So on a balk called. So they're checking the call. They're going to be talking it over. So I'm not sure what they called. If they called a balk or they called. So not sure. The third baseman, Tarango, will come in. So Tarango is exiting the game. Tarango will be going into the dugout. Number 7 will be coming out. That's John Cantu will be going to right field. They're going to bring Lonnie Adams from right field to third. And EJ Tarango will come out in his place. Number 7, John Cantu will come into the game. So not sure why or what happened in that call. Not sure. All we know is Tarango is in the dugout now. His coach is vividly upset with what was called by the third base umpire. Creel over at third, the base runner for the Bracket Tigers. That one missed high. Ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 run already in for the Bracket Tigers here in the top half of the second. 2 outs. That one missed inside. Ball 3. On deck is Javier de Leon, who struck out in the first inning. So the rain coming in and out as far as it comes through, it stops, comes again. That's ball 4. And Sullivan walks. So now runners at the corners, first and third for the Bracket Tigers, with 2 outs in this top half of the second. So De Leon, not sure if De Leon, with being a lefty, he's already 2 steps ahead as if he was on the right side of the batter's box. So I don't know if he's gonna put the bunt down. That's a base hit into right field, and another run will come in. Yeah, there was a hit and run, and De Leon puts the ball into right field for an RBI double. As he brings in Creel for the second run and Sullivan to third. So now runners at second and third with 2 outs. And a 2-0 lead here for the Bracket Tigers. Strike one on Michael Falcon. Misses ball one. That one lifted. And the shortstop will come out in shadow left field for out number 3. As Falcon pops up for the third out. And that ends the Bracket Tiger threat. They scored 2 runs on 2 hits. Actually, 3 hits. No errors and 2 left on base. 1.5 in the books. 2-0. Bracket leads. We'll be back. You're watching Tiger Playoff Baseball on Real Sports Live Southwest.com.
This game is brought to you by Arturo Ramos with Tatsira Eagle Pass. Give me a call for all your automotive needs. 210-602-3453.
Bottom of the second is Elliot Ramirez will lead off, followed by Cantu. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Elliot Ramirez and John Cantu, and then line drive, right side, foul. Falcon is ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. It's Mark Bruhinder is on the third batter in this inning. Misses outside ball 1. If you're watching, we're sorry that the title did not change as far as it says game 1, but it's actually game 2 of the best of 3 series. We're in game number two, bottom of the second, 2-0. Brackettville Tigers are leading. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Actually, now 3 balls and 2 strikes. So full count now. And that one a tapper towards third. Rivas tries to make a play and cannot get to the ball. An infield hit for Elliot Ramirez. And now John Cantu. So runner at first base. And strike one. That one misses inside. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike on Cantu as he came in for EJ Tarango. That one catches the out inside corner. Strike two. Runner at first base. No outs. And that one fouled off. Stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes on the hitter, Cantu. Strike three as he gets him looking on an outside pitch for out number one as Falcon registers his fourth strikeout as he gets Cantu looking on an outside pitch for out number one. Now Mark strike one on the outside corner. Swinging a miss, strike two on the outside corner as he Bernheiner runner first and they call the balk on Falcon as he will go to second. So now runner at second base. Not sure if he didn't pause enough. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner to second in scoring position with 1 out here in the bottom half of the second. 2-0 Bracket leads. And that one called strike three as he couldn't stop his swing. And down he goes for the 5th strikeout for. So 2 outs in the inning with a runner at second. And now Lonnie Adams will come up with 2 outs and a runner at second. And that one misses, ball one. That one popped up in foul. That one gets out of play. Strike one. One ball, one strike. That one catches the outside corner. Strike two on Adams. And a ground ball. Tapper Rivas trying to make a play, but the ball is too slick on this turf. So, and an infield hit for Adams as the runner gets to third. That's Elliot Ramirez, and another infield hit. Alma Cruz is watching from Copper's Cove. As we got runners at first and second with two outs. Actually, runners at first and third. Runners at the corners. That one fouled off. Strike one as we go back to the top of the lineup. That's Joseph Hasate. Runner goes. No throw down. As he's at second now. Runners at second and third with two outs for the Buckaroos. He gets a stolen base. Adams gets to second. So one ball and two strikes on the hitter. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Throw over to first just for good measure. As Jacete goes down swinging for out number three. And the sixth strikeout for the pitcher Falcon as we complete 2 innings, 2-0 Tigers ahead of the Buckaroos. You're watching Tiger Playoff Baseball on Real Sports Live Southwest.com. We'll be back with more after this.
I'd like to know when Eagle Grocery, located in downtown Eagle Pass, La Tienda de los Venados supports our local high schools. Come visit us as we remodel our store through the Main Street program. Come see our displays of our holiday party items. Come visit our meat market and enjoy our renowned homemade chickens at Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Wind Mavericks a successful 2018-2019 season.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
The law offices of Victor E. Perry, located at 350 North Monroe Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. The law offices of Victor E. Perry is open for all types of motor vehicle accidents, personal and family law. Call us today at 830-758-1200. The law offices of Victor E. Perry wants to wish Victor and Mikey Perry a successful 2019.
And we're back. We're in the top of the third here from Somerset, Texas. This game is brought to you by Kickapoo RV Park in Brackettville, Texas. Call them up at 210-777-8950. That's Ray De Leon at Kickapoo RV Park in Brackettville, Texas. A proud supporter of Bracket Tiger Baseball. Pinon Ranch, also a proud supporter of the Bracket Tigers. And we also want to thank the Bracket ISD, also the Bracket Baseball Booster for reaching out and saying we want to put our student athletes on Real Sports Live Southwest.com. One ball, one strike on the hitter, Rivas. That one outside. Ball two. 2 balls and one strike on Rivas. As we're in the top of the third. Base is empty. I don't know why we have runners on. Shouldn't have any runners on because we just started the inning. 3 balls and one strike now. That ground ball gets through the 5-6 hole and into left field as Ricardo Rivas has a single to left. So runner at first base now with no outs. Runner at first, with no outs, and Vincent Martinez, who flew out to shortstop his first time up. Montes on the mound. That one popped up. And Martinez was trying to put the bunt down, but couldn't. Popped it up to the pitcher for out number one. Now Victor Huerta swinging a miss, strike one on an outside pitch. Ball one on the outside corner. Actually on the inside corner. High fastball, swing and a miss, strike two. One ball, two strikes, one out. Runner at first is Rivas. Montes checks the runner. Strike three on the outside corner for out number two as he gets Huerta looking for the second out of the inning. Now Logan Fisher, and that's the third strikeout for Montes on the mound for the Freer Buckaroos. That one misses high, ball one. Ball two. Two and one the count now. 2 balls, one strike. Montes a 2-1 pitch. That one misses high on outside. Ball three. 3 balls, 1 strike. On the hitter, Fisher. 3-1 pitch on its way. That one misses high and outside. Ball four. So now runners first and second. Creel now comes up with a chance to get some more runs as he had a double to right field and he came in on the RBI de Leon. Strike one. That one laced into center field for a single. Rivas will come around. There's a play at the plate, and he is safe. Throw to third, and he is out at third base. The run does score as Ricardo Rivas comes in to score the third run. Logan gets thrown out at third base. An RBI single to center for Creel. And that was an 8-4-2-5 put out for out number 3. So one more run comes in. It makes it 3-0. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Playoff Baseball on Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
Hey Eagle Pass and surrounding areas, my name is Lee Cresdorn. Come visit us here at Jay's Auto Sales where we have a good selection of pre-owned vehicles.
Just remember, this is one of the vehicles we carry in our lot. Please visit us here at 1757 East Garrison or call me at 830-773-8300.
Eagle Grocery, located in downtown Eagle Pass, La Tienda de los Venados supports our local high schools. Come visit us as we remodel our store through the Main Street program. Come see our displays of our holiday party items. Come visit our meat market and enjoy our renowned homemade chicken salad. Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados.
And we're back live as Falcon starts off Hondo Bierstead with we're in the bottom half of the third. Ball two, 2 balls and no strikes. On the hitters, the rain comes and goes as my camera operator, as soon as she goes up back to make sure that everything's good to go and she can get you some more shots, the rain comes down. So we have to make sure that she's safe and not in any danger. So we give you this shot, and this is a good shot from up top, and giving you all the view of the whole field. Of course, we're giving you play-by-play like if it's on radio, but you're able to watch the game on your screen and listen to us give you that play-by-play as Freddie Lea, Real Sports Live Southwest, is here. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the hitter, the leadoff hitter, Hondo Bierstead. That one fouled off, stays in the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's what we do here, Real Sports Live and Real Sports Live Southwest. Make sure go visit our Facebook pages. We have two. We have Real Sports Live that's in the Valley. Yes, that takes care of all the Valley, upper, lower, middle, the whole Valley. Swing and a miss, strike three. As he goes down swinging for out number one, and that records the 7th strikeout for Falcon in the game. His Bierstedt goes down swinging for out number one. And then we have Real Sports Life Southwest, which handles the market of Eagle Pass, Del Rio, Laredo, South San Antonio, and everything in between. So if you guys are wanting some direct marketing, well, guess what? You can get on our broadcast. We broadcast 20, 30 games a month, even more sometimes with tournaments. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff going on. No balls and 1 strike on the hitter. That one gets past Guajardo as Gunner Montes has a single to center. He's 1 for 1, 1-1 count. As we get into the playoffs, of course, the baseball and softball playoffs, every round, to be able to broadcast live streaming video, of course, the rights have to be granted by UIL and NHSF, and then after that, then there's a fee that needs to get taken care of. And with that, of course, if we don't have advertising, yeah, we got to have advertising in order to give you more games. So that one hit to right field and goes into the bullpen. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Actually, 2 balls and 2 strikes now on the hitter Montes. 2-2 pitch on its way from Falcon. That one tried to make him chase something outside the zone. Ball 3. Runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Winner of this one will play the winner of Mason and Kofer. That one up the middle. Martinez makes the play to first for out number 2, 6-3 put out for the second out. 3-0 the score. We're at top of the bottom of the third, and it's 2 outs. Is Riley Sharber misses high, ball 1. We have somebody on Facebook asking if that run counted. Yes, the run did count when that the run came in before the third out in that inning. So Ramiro Ibarra, swing and a miss, strike 2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ramiro Rodriguez Ibarra from Mason, Texas. I guess he's watching to see who the next opponent will be. Actually, 2 balls and 1 strike on the hitter. That one missed, ball 3. Juan Gallegos watching from Texas City, Texas. That's the viewers on Facebook, on YouTube. We'll see. We'll go to Twitter also. Strike 2, as that counts inside. We'll go to Twitter and see what's going on Twitter. If there's any strike 3 called on the outside corner, and that takes care of the third out here in the bottom half of the third. 3 complete, and that's 8 strikeouts as Righty goes down looking for out number 3, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Falcon and the Tigers as we complete 3. We go to the 4th. Tigers up 3-0. You're watching Tiger Playoff Baseball on RealSportsLiveSouthwest.com. We'll be back with more after this.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Grant Beer. I'm the general manager of Ram Country Auto World. We have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
This game is brought to you by Arturo Ramos with Tatsira Eagle Pass. Give me a call for all your automotive needs. 210-602-3453.
Top of the fourth, and the Tigers will lead off with their catcher Luis Guajardo, and then the top of the lineup, Sullivan and De Leon. It's ball one. Just a quick update in 6A classification. The Panthers of United South, who were district champions, by district champions, are now area champions as they sweep the Harlingen in 2 games 10-0. So they move on to the regional quarters. 3 balls and 1 strike now on Guajardo, the catcher. And catches the outside corner, strike 2. Now runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one popped up, and that one will reach the. Actually, doesn't reach the stands. So now the Panthers will face Los Fresnos, who just beat United. In that 1 game. Now 3 balls and 2 strikes. So that's going to be an interesting game. So strike 3 as he goes down for the first out. As Guajardo is 0 for 2 now. And we go back to the top of the lineup. Sullivan. South San 7-0 over Westlake in the fourth. That was in the mid-fourth. Is South San, who used to be in 6A, in 29 6A, now moved to 26A, 27 6A, excuse me. So We'll see how it all pans out. 2 balls and no strikes on the hitter. Waiting on some updated scores from Alexander. 3 balls, no strikes from Alexander. As United South and Alexander, the two lone 29 6A representatives. We're giving you some 2A baseball. That one, ball 4. Sullivan walks. Runner at first base. As Coach Garza will come out and talk to his pitcher. We're going to step aside. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Playoff Baseball on Real Sports Live Southwest.com.
You're watching all the baseball action on RealSportsLiveSouthwest.com.
Make sure you check all the action out on RealSportsLiveSouthwest.com. One out, strike one on the hitter. Runner at first. That's Sullivan. It's Javier de Leon. The lefty comes up to bat. Montes from the stretch catches the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. For those of you watching on Facebook, thank you for following us on Facebook. That one popped up left side, and that one will fall foul. For those of you that are watching on Facebook, make sure you go to our YouTube channel and subscribe, because when you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you also get notifications of when we're on, as far as when we're live broadcasting, and it'll tell you what game, so you can click on if you want it or not, but it'll give you that opportunity. Also on Facebook, make sure you guys follow us, as Sullivan will steal second. He's safe at second with a stolen base. And 1 ball, 2 strikes. Also, if you have Twitter, if you have Instagram, go follow us on those platforms, because we have our highlights of the game, of these game 1 and game 2. And we'll have a highlight of the games, of the series. That one popped up left side, and the left fielder will. The ball gets down, and Sullivan gets thrown out at third. With 2 outs, an error by the left fielder, but he still has an opportunity to, as Sullivan tags from second, or tries to tag from second, and then gets caught halfway after the ball drops. 7-5 for out number. A nice throw by the left fielder. Asante for out number 2. So 2 outs, and the runner will stand at second. And we're going to take a quick break. Just trying to see what the second base umpire made the play as they rotated onto that onto that play. Of course, the third base umpire that's down the line at left on the left side had to go out to. So they rotated. He goes out. The second base umpire moves to third if there's a play at third, and of course the first base will rotate to second to see if there's a play at second. So he goes with that. So again, everybody's covered, all avenues, and that one's called out at third. Now Falcon throw to second, not in time. So 2 outs, and Michael Falcon, who's 0 for 2 today in this game, he flew out to first and flew out to the shortstop twice. So 2 fly balls for him. 0 for 2 in game, and he is 1 for 4. So 1 for 6 as of right now. Time is called. Ball 2. As we get is Karen Durst Fisher. The winner of this game will face Mason. I guess Mason won their area round. The runner goes. Actually, kind of a delay, not a delay steal, but 3-0 is the count. 3 balls, no strikes. 3-0 and the Tigers won 6-2 in game one. So Miss Solis was asking. Ball 4. So runners at first and second with 2 outs for the Tigers. You have the score on the screen. It's 3-0. We're in the top of the fourth, 2 outs. And we got Rivas as we have a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Number 5, Joe Martinez. So now Ricardo Rivas. First pitch foul, left side. Runner goes. Throw down to third, and he is safe at third as the ball gets away at third base. So a stolen base at third. And Martinez takes second. No balls, 2 strikes. Rivas walked and singled with a run scored. Actually, run scored in the third. Not sure what they're going to be talking about as far as or they might go check on a player. So runners at second and third for the Tigers here in the top of the fourth. Lonnie Adams over at third got shaken up. Well, when you have a turf field, you don't get rained out, but a lot of times the turf does get wet and it can become slippery. On a natural field, of course, it gets muddy, it gets wet, and cleats get loaded with dirt and mud. The ball gets passed, and Coming in for the fourth run is De Leon, Speedy De Leon. He came in for the fourth run and runner to third on a wild pitch. So Rivas, 2 balls and 2 strikes with a runner at third base now and 2 outs. Montes on the mound for the Freer Buckaroos. And that one just missed outside. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one just missing outside. That one right up the middle. Montes gathers himself over to first for out number 3. As Ricardo's retired 1-3 for the third out. That retires the Tigers as they score one more run here in the fourth. 1 run on no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom half of the fourth. 4-0 Tigers. You're watching Tiger Playoff Baseball on Real Sports Live Southwest.com. We'll be back with more after this.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Grant Beer. I'm the general manager of Ram Country Auto World. We have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
Back bottom of the fourth. First pitch, Eric Ramirez pops it up. And that one will fall foul. Strike 1. As we're in the bottom half of the fourth. Eric Ramirez, Elliot Ramirez, and Cantu due up for the Buckaroos of Freer. Strike 1. Down the line, and that one's fair as that one got the bag and stayed in for a single. Ramirez gets a single to first base. That one right off the bag, and Huerta at first kind of tried to snag it with bare hand as it ricocheted off the bag. Wasn't able to get that one. Runner at first for the Buckaroos here in the bottom half of the fourth, down 4-0. 4 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Buckaroos. That's Elliot Ramirez. Ball 1. Ramirez over at first takes his lead. That one misses low, ball 2. We got a game tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock over at Jordanton, Texas, as game 2 of CC Win and the Bernie Champion Chargers. Game 1, Bernie Champion won 7-0 earlier today at 1 o'clock. We got that game 1 over there and then drove up Highway 16 to 1604 down to Somerset. And we, of course, bring you live coverage of 2A baseball. We go from 5A to 2A. We're traveling all over South Texas, and that one inside ball 3. Actually, ball 4. So now runners at first and second for the Buckaroos here in the bottom half of the 4th with a lead of 4-0. Coach Edie comes out, and we'll be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Baseball on RealSportsLiveSouthwest.com.
Styles at Mall de las Águilas. Come in and visit our store or our website at www.kfsubs.com. Don't miss the opportunity to be something you can be. Kumo Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street, Eagle Pass, Texas. Stop by anytime, 24/7. Work out on your own time at Kumo Fitness. Rio Grande Heating and Cooling. We have been serving Eagle Pass, Texas and the surrounding area since 1999 with quality HVAC, heating and air conditioning services and installations. We are an HVAC contractor that offers both residential and commercial applications. Repairs, service, new installations, and duct cleaning is our specialty. No job is too big or too small for us. Our staff and technicians are committed to excellence and are dedicated to keeping the highest standard in service and professional equipment while delivering the best.
Bunt down first base, and Ramirez will move to second and third, and Cantu does his job, a sac bunt. 1-3 for out number 1. The runners now advance to second and third now. With 1 out. So now number 12, Mark Brunheiner. That one gets away from Guajardo, and run scores as Ramirez comes in and Elliott moves to third. So 4-1 the score now, with 1 out and runner at third. So 1-1 count now, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 2 balls and 1 strike on the hitter. That one misses away, ball 3. And ball 4. Batter walks and he trots over to first as Lonnie Adams will come up as he's 1 for 1 with a stolen base. Runners at the corners at first and third for the Buckaroos. Freer here in the bottom of the 4th as runners on. So Adams is 1 for 1 with an infield single to third. for all the and that one popped up in the infield. And Martinez over to first. Double play as that ends the Buckaroo threat. As it was a hit and run. And Lonnie Adams puts it in play. Flies out to shortstop. Shortstop doubles up. It goes 6-3 for out number 3. And a double play. As that ends the Buckaroo threat here in the 4th. We have 4 complete. 1 run on no hits. On 1 hit, on 1 hit. No errors and 1 left on base. 4 complete from Somerset, Texas, the home of the Bulldogs. We give you 2A state baseball playoffs area finals. And go to the 5th. We'll be back with more Tiger Baseball on Real Sports Live Southwest.com.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful 2018-2019 season.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
The law offices of Victor E. Perry, located at 350 North Monroe Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. The law offices of Victor E. Perry is open for all types of motor vehicle accidents, personal and family law. Call us today at 830-758-1200. The law offices of Victor E. Perry wants to wish Victor and Mikey Perry a successful 2019.
Top of the 5th, 1 ball, 1 strike. We're trying to figure out what was going on with our commercial beds. So, leading off the inning is the shortstop Vicente Martinez. Two balls, 1 strike. That one missed. Ball 3. 3-1 count on Martinez. So we're at the top of the 5th, scheduled for 7. 4-1 the score. 3-1 count. That one gets away. Martinez races over to first. Now Victor Huerta, the first baseman, he's 1 for 2 with a run scored and a single to right with a strikeout. Runner at first. For the Tigers here in the top of the 5th. Throw over to first, not in time. Martinez was taking a healthy lead over at first. Up by 3 here in the 5th. 4-1 is the score. Runner goes. Throw down to second base, and he is out at second. A nice throw down by the catcher. That's a perfect throw by Hondo Bierstedt as he got Martinez caught stealing. 2-6 for out number 1. And a 1 ball and 1 strike count now on Huerta. In the 5th, in the bottom of the 5th, we got the top of the lineup for the Buckaroos. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one misses outside, ball 3. Actually, that ball misses inside. Keep saying outside. Keep thinking it was a lefty. He's a righty. That one to short, and that one gets through the wickets of Ramirez as he tried to backhand it, and a base hit for the Tigers into left center field. Now Logan Fisher with one out, runner at first. Fisher is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Swing and a miss, strike 1 is the Montes at 104. Max number is 110, so if he has 109 and there's a new batter, he gets to start that batter and finish him. So ball 2. That one misses high and outside, ball 3. So 3-1. Gunner Montes. That one missed, ball 4. And Fisher draws his second walk. With 107 pitches, not sure if Coach Garza will come out and ask for the ball, but he will. So we're going to have a new pitcher, and we're going to step aside. We'll be back with more after this.
We are on call 24/7 for those unexpected emergencies. We offer special financing for all qualified buyers. Please visit our website for more information at RioGrandeAirConditioning.com or call us at 830-758-1900 for more information.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated. StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Top of the fifth, runners at first and second with one out, and the new pitcher is going to be righty Sharber. With one out, ball one. As Montes, 4 1/3 innings, 4 strikeouts, 8 walks, 4 hits, and of course he's given up 4 runs. And those two that are on the base pads are his. So if those 2 runs, then he'll have 6 runs, and all of them earned. Runners at first and second, one out, 1 ball, 1 strike on Christopher Creel. He's 2 for 2. He's our swinging a minute, strike 2. Right now he's leading our vote getting, our leading vote getter for player of the game in game 2, as he's 2 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. That one fouled. Battled with 2 strikes, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 4 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for the Bracket Tigers. Freer has 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors. So runners at first and second with 1 out. And Sharber, the left-hander pitcher, that one lined Ramirez, 1 hop. And that one safe at first as he beats it out. As Eric and Elliott there at second, at short at second, you get that force play of Fisher, 6-4 for out number 2. That was a 1-hopper and fielder's choice for Christopher Creel. So runners at first and third now. Not sure if Coach Ead will actually have a double steal or just a straight steal first pitch from Creel. But now he has the lefty kind of looking right at him, so he can, actually he let him concede the base as he's at second now. Runners at second and third in scoring position with 2 outs. A stolen base for Creel as Guajardo gets ball 1. And ball 2. That one catches the outside corner, strike 1. I'm looking outside to see if it's still drizzling. Not sure if it is or it isn't. Swing and a miss, strike 2 as Guajardo swings at something way outside of the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 as he goes down swinging for out number 3 as Sharber gets Guajardo swinging for out number 3, and that retires Tigers in the 5th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. As Montes, Sharber gets Montes off the hook. Montes only allows 4 runs in the game, 4 earned. We go to the bottom half of the 5th from Somerset, Texas. Bracket 4. Freer Buckaroos 1. We'll be back with more. You're watching Bracket Playoff Baseball on Real Sports Life, Southwest.com.
Hey Eagle Pass and surrounding areas, my name is Lee Cresdorn. Come visit us here at Jay's Auto Sales where we have a good selection of pre-owned vehicles.
Just remember, this is one of the vehicles we carry in our lot. Please visit us here at 1757 East Garrison or call me at 830-773-8300.
Grocery located in downtown Eagle Pass, La Tienda de los Venados supports our local high schools. Come visit us as we remodel our store through the Main Street program. Come see our displays of our holiday party items. Come visit our meat market and enjoy our renowned homemade chicken salad. Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados.
Valdez Tire Record Service located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful 2018-2019 season.
And we're back live, bottom of the fifth. As the top of the lineup, Joseph Jacete, ball one, is still on the mound for the Bracket Tigers is Michael Falcon. Falcon with 74 pitches, and we're in the fifth, so pretty good control. Strike on the outside corner. Oohs and ahs from the crowd here. Strike two. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and misses inside. Ball 3. Three balls, 2 strikes. That one misses away. Ball 4. Batter walks for the Buckaroos, and Hassett is on, the leadoff hitter, as that's the second time, actually the third time that they get the lead batter on. So runner at first with no outs. And the ball gets away from Guajardo, and Hassett gets pass ball. So now Hondo Bierstedt, the catcher. Actually, 1 ball, no strikes. The final, Edinburgh North 0, Alexander 7, as the Bulldogs take game 1. Paco Hernandez with the game-winning pitcher. So 2 balls and a strike on Bierstedt, as the Bulldogs take game 1 in Roma, the Alexander Bulldogs. That one popped up. Second baseman is going out, gets in for a hit, and the ball drops for a base hit to right field for Bierstedt. And Hassett to third. No outs in the bottom half of the fifth, as they have now runners at the corners at first and third. As the rain has stopped, the drizzling has stopped, and runners at first and third. Falcon at 82 pitches. As the Buckaroos, as the fans here chanting "Go Bucks Go" with runners at first and third and no outs here in the bottom half of the fifth, down three. So the tying run at the plate, down left side, foul. So the tying run at the plate is Gunnar Montes, strike one. Josete is over at third. Over at first, Bierstedt got a single to right. That one gets away as Guajardo was unable to get to that ball and block it. Makes it 4-2 now on a pass ball. 1-1 makes it 4-2 now. No outs. The courtesy runner for the catcher. Let's see who that is. That one's going to be number 8 going into for a courtesy runner. That's Jose Gonzalez, courtesy runner, going to second base for the catcher, Hando Bierstedt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second with no outs. 1 ball, 1 strike on Montes. Tries to get him to chase 2 balls and 1 strike. That one missed inside, ball 3. That one gets past Guajardo and to third now. And that's a walk. Another pass ball. Riley Sharber now. And still no outs. Runners at first and third for the Buckaroos here in the bottom of the fifth. Kind of similar to, I guess, what happened to the Buckaroos in that 3-game series against Porto Aranzes, as they won the first game 13-3. They lost the second game 7-4, and then they won a 1-run game in game 3 7-6 to make it to the area round. We already know who the winner of this game is going to face. They're going to face Mason in the regional quarters, as Martinez will come in to pitch, and that 4 innings for Falcon. 4 innings pitched, 8 strikeouts. Four walks, 5 hits, and of course, right now 2 runs, but the 2 that are on are accredited to him. So runner at first and runner at third, if they do score, they're going to be credited to Falcon. As we have the new pitcher again coming in is Martinez. Vicente Martinez. Or Vincent Martinez. So Riley Sharber, who is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Runners at first and third. No outs as the tying run is at first. The go-ahead run is at the plate here for the Buckaroos in the bottom half of the fifth. You're watching Real Sports Live Southwest. Strike one. And you're listening to the voice, Freddie Heredia, on the call. Tonight's area championship. Strike one. Martinez comes in. And a curveball goes in for strike two. Now, Martinez did come in and got the save. A ground ball. One run will come in as that one got into left field for a RBI single for the Buckaroos as Riley Sharber comes through with a single to left field and scores Gonzalez to make it 4-3, and Montes is at second. Still no outs. Runners at first and second. We're in the fifth. It's 10:43 in the evening. Our first game started at 6. As this game has taken a bit longer. Swing and a miss. Strike one on the batter now, Eric Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 with a run scored. He scored the first run for the Buckaroos in the fourth. Tried to bunt. Takes it off. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Shows bunt. Decides to take it off. Guajardo. Nice block there. Ball 2. And misses high. Ball 3. Ball 4. As Ramirez walks. Bases loaded for the Buckaroos here in the bottom of the fifth. Brings up number 3, Elliot Ramirez, the second baseman. He is 1 for 1 with a walk and a single, an infield single. Down 1, 4-3 is the score. The tying run is at third. The go-ahead run is at second. The run the runner at first is the insurance run, and of course the runner at home is the, of course, insurance. Strike one. No out still here in the bottom of the fifth. 2 runs already in. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Martinez trying to stop the bleeding here. And misses. Actually gets us called strike 2. Hello to Jose Montalongo who's watching. Insurance. Yep. As he's watching live on our Facebook page. Yeah. Get some insurance. Bases loaded, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch on its way. And just misses low and away. Ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Winner of game 1 was the Tigers of Brackettville, 6-2. Right now, the game at for 3. Strike 3 as he gets caught looking and gets his hand caught in the cookie jar as Ramirez goes down looking for out number 1. A big strikeout. Still bases loaded with the tying run at third base. The go-ahead runs at second and first. And now John Cantu, who's 0 for 2, strikeout and a sacrifice. Misses ball 1. Gloria Montes says, "Come on, Bucks." Of course, the Buckaroos. Catches the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Say hello to everybody. Martinez. Swing and a miss. Cantu. Strike 2. Call strike 3 as Cantu is caught looking for out number 2. For out number 2, and now the number 8 hitter for the Buckaroos, Mark Brunheiner. He comes up with bases loaded and 2 runs already in. And misses outside, ball 1. Bases are loaded of Buckaroos. Every single base occupied. Strike 1 on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Martinez's cap is coming off every pitch. One ball, 1 strike. And that one, strike 2, as that one was a nice curveball that really buckled Brunheiner. Can he strike out the side? The 1-2 pitch on its way. Strike 3 is just called on the outside corner. And he gets thrown out as Martinez strikes out the side. And only 2 runs come in on 2 hits. No errors and 3 big runs left on base. They're stranded. 4-3. We go to the 6th. As the center fielder, Mark Buchheiter, he gets tossed. And we go to the 6th. 4-3 the score. We'll be back with more. You're watching Bracket Playoff Baseball on RealSportsLifeSouthwest.com.
This game is brought to you by Arturo Ramos with Tatsira Eagle Pass. Give me a call for all your automotive needs. 210-602-3453.
Top of the sixth, and Riley Sharber is still on the mound, and Sullivan, the leadoff hitter for the Bracket Tigers, has 2 balls and no strikes. That one, it was an excuse me. That one was foul. Strike one. 2 balls and one strike. I've seen back-to-back games on day two, not back-to-back games on day one. So it's one of those things where I guess they wanted to that one trouble right side, and that one falls right as the second baseman could not make the play over in shadow right field as Sullivan is on, and I'm gonna give him a hit. 4-3 the score. 4 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. 3 runs, 5 hits, 3 errors for the Buckaroos. The lefty, and that one hit to the shortstop. Shortstop makes the play over to first as De Leon gets put out for out number one. And the runner advances to second. Now runner in scoring position as they need some insurance here as the Tigers cling to a one-run lead as Falcon, who walked his last time up, and he's 0 for 2. Ball one. 5 more minutes, and it's the 11 o'clock hour. That one misses inside. Ball two. Scheduled for 7, so we still have the top of the 7th, and then the bottom. We still have the bottom of the 6th. And that one is balk. They call it, and runner will advance to third. On YouTube, we got a Jason Parker, a fan, saying hi. What's going on? Ball 3. That one misses. Ball 4. So runners at the corners, first and third with 1 out for the Tigers here. Rivas comes in. First pitch swinging. And that one, shortstop gets under that one for out number 2. So now Vincent Martinez with 2 outs. Runners at first and third. That one strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Two outs, two on, two strikes. Sharper. And that one hit into right field. As that one is an RBI single. That one gets past the right fielder. And rounding third is Falcon. Rounding second into third is Martinez. As Martinez gets a single, RBI single with a two-base error. As he brings two Tigers in. To make it 6-3 in favor of the Tigers here in the top half of the sixth. On an 0-2 pitch, Sharper leaves the ball over the plate, and Martinez laces into right field for an RBI and gets two RBIs. Two out, two RBI single with a two-base error. And now Huerta comes to bat. He's 2 for 3 with a run scored. And two outs with a runner at third for the Tigers. And Huerta fouls it off to the screen. Strike one. So 1 ball, 1 strike on Huerta. 2 outs. Runner at third. That one misses outside. Ball 2. Two one pitch. That one fouled off to the screen here. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. That one to shortstop. Shortstop gathers, throws to first, still in time as they get Huerta at first. 6-3 for out number 3. But the Tigers managed to get 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. They take a 6-3 lead. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Adams, Hasete, and Bierstedt. We'll be back with more. You're watching Tiger Playoff Baseball on Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Grant Beer. I'm the general manager of Ram Country Auto World. We have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
Bottom of the 6th. This game is presented to you by Kickapoo RV Park in Brackettville, Texas. Owner Ray De Leon. Call him up at 210-777-8950. If you're traveling on your RV, well, guess what? If you're going down 90, go ahead and call him up, 210-777-8950. 8950 and say you got a hookup for my RV. There's Martinez in the bottom of the sixth. Will try and get the Tigers closer to an area championship. Strike one as that one's fouled off by Lonnie Adams. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Also the Pinon Ranch. No balls, two strikes. Strike three as he is caught looking for out number one. That's a fourth strikeout for Martinez as he's at 25 pitches. 6-3 the score. We're back at the top of the lineup. Joseph Hasete. That one ball one. Hasete reached on a walk, stole second, and came in on a pass ball in that two-run fifth inning. Struck out twice, so he's 0 for 2. One ball, one strike. And ball two. Trying to move stuff around here. 3-1 is the count on Hasete. That one misses low. Ball second straight walk for Hasete as he walked in the fifth and walked in the sixth now. Hondo Bierstedt had a single to right and scored on two pass balls. He is 0 for 1 for 3, excuse me. Strike on the outside corner. That one misses. Ball one. One ball, one strike. That one fouled off. Strike two. One ball, two strikes, one out, runner at first base for the Buckaroos. That one misses outside. Ball two. Evens out the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Area championship. As this game is presented to you by Kickapoo RV Park in Brackettville, Texas. Also want to thank all our advertisers. Want to thank the Bracket Baseball Booster, and that one missed outside. Ball 3. Full count, 1 out. Runner at first, 1 out. 6 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for Bracket. That one lifted into shallow right field. And that one falls in. As Creel and De Leon were trying to find the ball. And that one falls in for... Not sure if they're going to give him an error. Yeah, they give him an error on the left fielder. Runner at first and second for the Buckaroos. The tying run comes to the plate. And the catcher is at first. Not sure if they're going to bring in the courtesy runner Gonzalez again for him. So Gunnar Montes, who walked in the fifth, grounded out in the third and singled back in the first. Now Riley Sharber, as Montes gets an RBI. Swing and a miss, strike two. So Riley in the hole, no balls, two strikes. Riley had an RBI single in that two-run fifth inning. He struck out in the third. He struck out back in the first. No balls, two strikes. Martinez has him in the hole and misses outside, ball one. Strike three called on the outside corner as he goes down looking for out number two. Now Eric Ramirez, who singled back in the fourth and came in to get the first run for the Buckaroos. Grounded back to the pitcher in the first, and he walked in the fifth. Two outs, runners at the corners, 6-4. Down by two. The tying runs are on base. The go-ahead runner goes, swinging and fouls that one off. Strike one, so the runner will go back to first. That's Montes. Martinez comes set from the stretch. And Guajardo, nice block there behind the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 2 outs here in the bottom half of the sixth. Martinez, the 1-1 pitch, and catches that outside corner. And that one all night, he's been getting that call. Both pitchers for Brackett. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 6-4. Tying runs on base. The go-ahead run at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike three as he goes down swinging for out number three. And that is the sixth strikeout for Martinez. As we go to the seventh, 1 run comes in for the Buckaroos on 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 left on base. Go to the top half of the seventh. 6-4. We'll be back with more Bracket Tiger Baseball on Real Sports Live Southwest.com.
You're watching all the baseball action on Real Sports Live Southwest.com.
Make sure you check all the action out on
realsportslive.com. Como Fitness Supplements and Lifestyles at Mall de las Águilas, and visit our store or our website at www.kfsubs.com. Don't miss the opportunity to be something you can be. Como Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street, Eagle Pass, Texas. Stop by anytime, 24/7, workout on your own time at Como Fitness. Rio Grande Heating and Cooling. We have been serving Eagle Pass, Texas and the surrounding area since 1999 with quality HVAC, heating and air conditioning services and installations. We are an HVAC contractor that offers both residential and commercial applications. Repairs, service, new installations, and duct cleaning is our specialty. No job is too big or too small for us. Our staff and technicians are committed to excellence and are dedicated to keeping the highest standard in service and professional equipment while delivering the best affordability to our customers. We are on call 24/7 for those unexpected emergencies. We offer special financing for all qualified buyers. Please visit our website for more information at RioGrandeAirConditioning.com or call us at 830-758-1900 for more information.
Well, we're on top of the seventh. 6-4 is Fisher will lead off the inning for Brackett. Ball one. Still on the mound for the Riley Sharber for the Buckaroos. Ball one. Swing and a miss. Strike one. So all your fans that are on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, make sure you guys follow us on Instagram also. Also for you bracket fans that are on watching at home, watching on your TV, on your tablet, strike two. Make sure you get with the Brackettville community, as if you do move on to the next round, well, guess what? If you want Real Sports Live Southwest to cover the regional quarterfinals, swing and a miss, strike three, and strike one, or one out. Logan Fisher goes down swinging for out number one. So talk to your local businesses and make sure you guys get with your booster. Ground ball, third base. Nice play by the third baseman. Ranging safe at first as Creel was running down that line for an infield hit. Runner first base. So now Luis Guajardo steps in on the plate. He's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Runner at first is Creel. Creel going. Throw down the second. Not in time. Stolen base by Creel. 2 outs, runner at third for the as they want to get at least another run in for insurance here as they're up. And that one gets away from the catcher, and Creel will slide in safe for the 7th run. And they get the 7-4. That one was a wild pitch. Ball 1 to the leadoff hitter, number 11, Keldon Sullivan. Ball 2. Area 2A championship in Region 4. Ball 3. The winner here will advance to the regional quarters and will play Mason. Strike 1 on the outside corner. Sullivan walked in the first, walked in the second, walked in the fourth, and got a single in the 6th. Bouncer towards first base. First baseman over to first. Safe at first as Sullivan gets on with an infield hit. 2 outs, runner at first base with a run in already. And 2 outs for Javier De Leon. He grounded out to the shortstop in the 6th. Reached on an error by the left fielder in the 4th and got an RBI double in the 2nd. Struck out back in the 1st. So he's 1 for 4 tonight with a run scored. That one misses outside, ball 1. We'll be back on, fans, tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock as the Bernie champion Chargers have a 1-0 lead on the Eagle Pass CC Win Mavericks. That one fouled off as they won 7-0 today over in Jerdenton. We'll be broadcasting live tomorrow from Jerdenton, Texas. In 5A classification, and then hoping next week 6A, some 6A action. Ball 2. Maybe some 2A. Who knows? Hopefully the Brackettville fans and the business community says we want to be a part of this playoff run. And that one catches the outside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes. That one towards the nice play by the third baseman as he gets to that ball as De Leon is retired. A nice play for the 3rd out. 1 run comes in for the Tigers. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom half of the 7th. 7-4 the lead for the Tigers. Elliot Ramirez, Cantu, and Mark Buhiner is the 3 due up in the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Playoff Baseball on Real Sports Life, Southwest.com.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
The law offices of Victor E. Perry, located at 350 North Monroe Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. The law offices of Victor E. Perry is open for all types of motor vehicle accidents, personal and family law. Call us today at 830-758-1200. The law offices of Victor E. Perry wants to wish Victor and Mikey Perry a successful 2019.
Hey Eagle Pass and surrounding areas, my name is Lee Cresdorn. Come visit us here at Jay's Auto Sales where we have a good selection of pre-owned vehicles.
Just remember, this is one of the vehicles we carry in our lot. Please visit us here at 1757 East Garrison or call me at 830-773-8300.
Bottom of the 7-7-4, the lead for the Tigers. Swing and a miss, strike one, as Elliot Ramirez will lead off the inning. 3 outs is what the Tigers need to advance to the regional quarterfinals, as they have a 3-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th. And missed high, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Martinez came in the 5th with bases loaded and closed the door. Strike 2 on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3 as it's called on the outside corner for out number 1. And Ramirez goes down looking for out number 1. That's the 7th strikeout. So total strikeouts for Brackettville pitching, 15 strikeouts. 1 out, bases empty for the hitter, John Cantu. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Missed outside, ball 1. That one missed outside and low, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. 52 pitches for Martinez on the mound. Vincent Martinez. That one to right field. That one's gonna fall. No, oh yes, it falls in. As that one was a nice play by the right fielder, as he tried to make a play there in right field. That was Logan Fisher. That one falls. Not sure if they're going to give him an error or they're going to give him a hit. That was a long way for him, but we're going to go ahead and give him a hit. Runner at first base for the Buckaroos. 1 out. Ball 1. And number 17, Andrew Villarreal, is the hitter now. He's the pinch hitter. That one gets away from Huerta. And Cantu gets the second. That one gets away from Huerta and all the way to the right field fence. Cantu goes to second. 7-4. Runner to second now with 1 out.
Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Two balls, actually three balls and one strike with one out. Actually, two balls and two strikes for Villarreal. Andrew Villarreal. Martinez. 2-2 pitch. That one misses inside. Ball three. 3-2 pitch on its way. And miss. Ball four. The game tying run comes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one. One ball, one strike. Runners at first and second. For Lonnie Adams. And misses. Ball two. 11:31 in the evening. Down by three. Runners at first and second. And that one fouled to the screen. Strike two. Two balls, two strikes. Down by three. The Buckaroos have runners at first and second and the tying run at the plate. One out, two balls, two strikes. Martinez comes set to pitch. And that one missed. Ball three. So full count now. Three balls, two strikes. Martinez, the pitch. Strike three as he gets called on the outside corner. As Adams goes down looking for out number two on a 3-2 pitch. Runners at first and second. And now the top of the batting lineup, Joseph Jacete. One ball and no strikes on Jacete. That one popped up foul. Strike one. One ball, one strike. The winner of this series will play Mason in the regional quarterfinals of 2A classification. State baseball playoffs time is called. Martinez on the mound came in the bottom of the fifth as the starting pitcher Falcon got in a bind and had bases loaded. Ball two. And he struck out the side to keep the Buckaroos at bay. Runners at first and second. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out, 7-4. That one missed inside. Runner goes to third. Down to third. He is out at third. And that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. As the runner, Cantu, gets thrown out at third. 2-5 for the third out. And that retires the Buckaroos. The final score, 7-4. A sweep for the Tigers. As this broadcast was brought to you by Kickapoo RV Park, Brackettville, Texas, 210-777-8950. Thank you, and once again, the final, your Brackettville Tigers, victorious 7-4, sweep the Buckaroos of Freer, 2-0, as they're the area champions now of 2A classification, Region 4, and they will be playing Mason next week. Please check your and see where they're going to play. Thank you very much for allowing us to broadcast this game. For my camera operator, I'm Freddie Heredia. Keep talking sports, Real Sports Live, Southwest.com. Good night, and we'll see you tomorrow from Jordanton, Texas, Game 2 of the Sissy Win Playoff Series versus Bernie Champion. Good night from Somerset, Texas. 7-4 the final. Good night, and thank you once again. Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.